So tell me what you think. The hair salon or suites? What's your choice?
Straight from the chair.
Hi, I'm Crystal Gresham Giles coming straight from the chair, and we're going to talk about the salon versus the suites. Well, y'all know where I am. I actually have a full service salon. I have about 10 barbers and 3 stylists that work in the salon. Do I love the salon atmosphere? Yes, I really do. That is me. That is my opinion. I realize why I love the salon atmosphere is because I love people. I love to build relationships. I love interacting with other people. And merging with a barbershop 6 years ago has really made a difference in how I see collaboration come together inside a salon and barbershop. Do I know people who have successful business in suites? Absolutely. Suites are for who they are for, who wants to have that one-on-one with their clients, who likes to be secluded, and who just likes to have their own ownership without having the whole overhead. I get it. For me, before, at one point, I did hair out of my home. What year was that? Maybe about 2005 to 2009, 2004, 2005 to 2009. I did hair out of my home. Now, when I say hair out of my home, y'all, I mean a real salon. I'm not talking about shampooing clients at the sink in the kitchen. I literally had an entrance that entered into the salon through the basement. I had a 2-car garage basement, and I turned one of the garage into a full salon. I had 2 stations, 2 shampoo bowls, 4 dryers, a retail stand, a waiting area, my own bathroom, and even a dispensary where I kept all my products. I used credit cards. I was allowed my clients to use credit cards, the whole 9, everything that comes with it. And even within there, I still gave them an experience. But one of the things that I didn't realize I was lacking until I left was the ability to feed off of other stylists. And feeding off of other stylists just made me be a better stylist because I was able to see some of their techniques that I didn't know. When I was in the salon at my home, you all, you couldn't pay me to do a silk press. And the one person or 2 or 3 people that did try to pay me, I was just like, OMG, why don't you just get a relaxer? I would just fight with it mentally because guess what? I had gone to classes and seen it, but I couldn't retain it as much as I needed to, so it still became frustrated. It wasn't until I left my home and moved into a salon, which was about 20 stylists in that salon at the time, and that included the spa areas, about 20 employees there. And I realized, wow, how you get to feed off of someone else's work or being around other stylists, it just built me up so much where you can either look at yourself and compare yourself and say, woo, now that's a lazy stylist. Now this stylist right here is getting her, that's where I want to go. She's getting to the money. This one's complaining about the money. Just being in the salon atmosphere lets you see how you can compare yourself to others in this industry. Not in a competitive way. Now, granted, some people are very competitive, and I found out nothing's wrong with being competitive. I compete with Crystal only. I compete with Crystal being a better Crystal tomorrow as opposed to I was today. That's all I compete with. I am not a competitive person. I have a best friend that works out every day, 20 times a day probably, and she was an athlete, and she told me, she was like, girl, I compete all the time. Yeah, not me. I don't know. I'm just not a competitive person. I I don't really care what you do because what I'm supposed to do is what I'm going to do, and I don't have to compete with you. But I will say that working alongside others helped me grow. It truly, truly helped me grow my talent, my ability to work with others, my communication skills. Working with others really helped a lot. So as opposed to being in a suite, I could see myself like isolating. It was what I wanted to do. It was my way. It was nobody else's way. I was going to do it Crystal's way. And sometimes that's just not a good thing, especially not for Crystal, especially not for a Scorpio. They don't need to always have it their way. And when we're put in a box to have it just our way, that's the only thing we can see. But when you expose yourself to others, it kind of helps you grow. I will say for me, it helped me grow a lot. It helped me to take myself out of being the lead in everything. I didn't have to be the lead all the time. I could watch others. I could grow from others. I could take advice from others. And then just collaboration with people. I remember at the salon that I joined, I collabed a lot with this makeup artist. Me and her became really, really good friends. And before I knew it, we were going on doing different things outside of the salon together. She would be like, she would have a makeup call and she'd be like, you want to go do the hair? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And she'll know who she is, Quashanda. Honey, we did Ghost before Ghost was Ghost. And yes, whatever we styled his hair and did his makeup, we did. That's what we did. But we also did, I can't remember the other lady, Lynn Whitfield, I think it was. But we did their hair. We collabed together. We built relationships. So we went out. We did other photo shoots. We did fashion shows. It wasn't until I joined a team of people where I was able to advance myself more. Now, what comes along with the salon is different personalities. It definitely is. When you're an owner, yeah, I'm just going to bite my tongue right there for a second. But it comes with learning people and learning yourself. And as we go into the 12th year here at Gresham Giles Salon, I've grown so much. And I've realized that you can't want it more for people than they want it for themselves. But that doesn't mean they don't want it. You have to kind of meet them where they are and guide them to the point to where they want to be, not where you want to be. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow because I wanted everybody to succeed, and I thought to succeed only went a certain way. But hindsight and with my growth, I am so excited that I was able to relax that boss mode that we talked about and became a leader. And with my business partner, he taught me so much about you don't always have to be the boss. You can just sit back and just lead people and they will follow you. And that's what I've noticed people have done from now on. Like, I have an amazing assistant who really understands and values the knowledge that she gets from me. So, but I have that within the salon industry, in the salon atmosphere. So the pros about salon are relationships, being able to enhance your talent, compare yourself to others. Now the suites, I can't elaborate on the suites as much other than what other people have come and told me. I've seen some of my friends have successful businesses in the salon suites. I know one friend, she's with a group of people that they all were in a salon at one point. Well, they all went to the salon suites. So they still all hang together. They still feed off each other, but they're all in their separate rooms. It works. It works for them. but they still have that family that they built those relationships. I have another friend that left from here and is in Arizona and was in a suite. Well, I just realized she collabed with another stylist and now they're in a double suite together. Once again, I see the collaboration is going on. I'm not saying that you can't be successful being single, because some people are way past trying to collab with people and they're just doing who they want to do, the clientele that they have, and they're happy right there. But one of the things that I do know and I recognize from a lot of people that have become successful is collaboration, is being around others, is joining together. So whether you're in a suite or a salon, still expose yourself to others so that you can collab. Because I've seen salon suites where they have rooms where everybody can come together, and I guess you can feed off of them. Once again, I can't speak highly on the suites, but I know there are people who have been able to build relationships within those within the suites, because they come out of their suites, they communicate with everybody, and they build relationships. And that's another big thing, is building relationships. So what I was telling my my content creator is that I wanted to put together a dialogue between someone that's in a salon and someone that's in a suite. Not just me, and I want to be the moderator between that conversation, just to see, so that we can see what works for people and what doesn't. And even as a client, I would love to hear from you all in the comments. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the suites or do you prefer the salon? It's a choice. I don't think it's a wrong or right. The salons come with a lot of stuff, and that could be whether it's too much going on, or like we have a male and female. Some people may not want to be in a male and female salon. That's fine. But some people like the seclusion of the salon suites. Some people like to be around people. Who knows? I just want to get a feedback on, what is your opinion? What do you like? Do you like the salon suites, or do you like coming to a salon? So we're going to put that together in one of our episodes. If you have anybody who wants to come on and who's a stylist and would love to come to Straight from the Chair, and someone who's in a salon suite, I would love to hear from you. And also, I'll be opening opportunities for clients to also come in and let me get your opinion on the industry as a whole. That's one of the things I want to be able to connect the two, is between the stylists and the clients or the customers, to see how can we bridge this gap and make this industry worth what it really is, and not be so slandered, but yet a lot of foolishness going on as well. So with that, we got salon suites or a salon. Your choice. Let me know in the comments. So I'm Crystal Gresham Giles, coming straight from the chair.